Guys, what is up? Pope Paisano here. I just want to do a really quick update video because we just got some massive news for the ranked season. Basically, you're probably wondering, looking at this, Pope, why are you starting at the bottom of the article? Well, look at this. This is no joke, right? This is the biggest shift to League's annual structure we've ever made, right? We're excited for the benefits it offers, but we know change of this magnitude is always intimidating. We'll do our best to make the transition smooth as possible, and hope you're excited too. So, I mean, what exactly are they talking about? Well, here it is. The ranked schedule is getting changed in some pretty big ways. Here's the key info that you need to know. All right. Basically, the current rank split will be extended to January 3rd. Like, wow. So we're getting an extra full, month and a half or so of this current rank split, which is quite large. But then also, guys, they're changing the preseason. They're kind of removing preseason. Like, I don't think there is going to be a preseason anymore. Where now season 2024, which is season 14, those gameplay changes are going to go to the PBE as early as November 20th. So we're talking basically 2.5 months, a little over 2.5 months until we get to see all of the gameplay changes going to the PBE. And I feel like, though, going to the PBE on November 20th and the rank split doesn't end until January 3rd, that's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, that's a huge amount of time for everyone to see what's going on. The gameplay changes go live on patch 14.1, which will be January 9th. So I guess January 9th is going to be the first day of the new split, or of the new split, but also the new season. So here's another thing, though, guys. There's going to be 3 splits. So split 1, January 9th, split 2 in May, split 3 in September. I got to be honest, I don't know how I feel about this. Of course, up until recently, we had one ranked season where it was just ranked was open the whole year, basically, for probably about 10 months or so of the year. Now they've made it where there's 2 splits, and I gotta be honest, I was feeling a little bit frustrated, maybe in some sense, that I felt like I was improving in ranked and I was climbing and I kind of had reached my peak. When I hit Diamond 2, it was like midway through Diamond 2 or so when the split ended, and I had to restart. It put me all the way back, obviously, into placements, and I had to go back to Diamond 4 at the time. And I feel like Diamond 4 at a new season, for me anyway, you have all the master tier, you have the GM players, you have the challenger players in your games. And so for me, as someone that only was a high diamond player, it made it difficult. So I mean, thinking about having to do it again even in September, that seems a little crazy. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments for sure. But let's take a quick look basically at just some of the highlights here as to what they're saying. So they split season 2023 into 2 splits. We know that, obviously. They did it because players were plateauing halfway through and either leaving ranked or switching to Smurfs. But now with a mid-year reset, more players are playing ranked in the middle of the year. But I feel like obviously it's totally artificial, right? I don't know. It's just, you're just artificially making us start over again. Which is the big reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this. So, okay, what else? So, okay, here's our explanation. Having 3 rank splits also gives us 3 points in the year where we can make bigger changes to core gameplay without disrupting in-progress climbs. So, look, as a jungle player, I can appreciate this, at least this kind of, this explanation, because if you've played jungle at any point for any amount of time, that jungle gets changed all the time. So, okay, they're going to change the core gameplay a little bit more smooth, and the mid-season style patch will come at the start of the second split, which, if we remember, will be in May, which is earlier in the year. I mean, normally we're looking at June, July for those big mid-season changes. Okay, and then the third split. Wait, did I miss anything? I'm making wider. Okay, they're just saying it'll be, they'll make bigger changes like the durability patch. The third split will start with smaller changes given proximity to Worlds and team focus shifting towards the following year's larger season changes. Okay. And then, let's see. One side of the preseason, okay. I don't think we care about that. By moving the gameplay changes to launch alongside ranked at the start of the year, we ensure season start is the most exciting time to play League, and ranked is even more, albeit potentially chaotic playing field. Okay, whatever. Okay, so there are some risks. Yes, obviously that is true. Before committing to the shift, they identified some big ones. Stability. Ranked and pro player in a good spot for the start of the year. Okay, and we're putting out the gameplay changes on PBE early to give us time to adjust before launch. Yeah, I mean, they should have been doing this already. You know, like if you remember, like the huge changes to the jungle that came in preseason 13, like they were overwhelming changes, and then they start the season. Like this is the thing that gets me sometimes, right? You start the season, and still 5-6 patches into the season, you're still changing the jungle, right? It's kind of crazy when you think about it that way. Historically, the first patches this year are typically high disruption. We stabilize. Okay. All right. After that, we'll remain open to larger adjustments. So they're still thinking that there will be, you know, larger adjustments happening in the first few patches. They want to respond to feedback. That's fine. Obviously, if you guys want to experience that in November, go on to the PBE. And they want to give you reasons to play in November. Yeah, okay, so I mean that's pretty much it. Oh, they're removing the rank ladder downtime, which is definitely something. Again, I guess again we knew that, right? Because they're getting rid of the preseason, so they're, you know, there will always be a reason to play ranks, which I guess is good, right? So I guess that's good. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to bring you a really quick update. I think these are actually pretty massive changes, but the main thing here is that preseason is getting removed and that there's 3 splits now. How do you guys feel about three splits? I mean, do you want to climb 3 times? I'm a bit hesitant about this, but just let me know in the comments. If you guys learned something or you want more updates like this, leave a like so that I know this is the type of content you want. Drop a sub because we have tons of content always coming. Pope out.